Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Summer and I'm a waxaholic, and today I've got another haul to share with you guys. So today I'm going to be sharing my pre-order from Lavender Speckles, one of my favorite vendors, and I'm so excited to have this order in my hands. Beth and Matt are the owners and they are doing pre-orders every single month, which is just crazy amazing. And I'm so excited. I placed this order on March 16th and it arrived on April 24th. Today is actually April 25th when I'm filming this. And I'm so excited. I have not smelled a thing. I just took it out of the box and I'm ready to share this order with you. I've actually got a really exciting thing that Beth included as well, so that I'm really excited to share with you guys. So if you want to see everything that I got from the March 16th pre-order from Lavender Speckles, grab a snack, grab a drink, and let's chat wax. Okay, you guys, I'm so excited to share this order with you. So first things first, I will include the Lavender Speckles website as well as her Facebook group in my description box down below. Definitely go and join. Beth is so active in her Facebook group, letting us know where she is in the pouring, shipping process every month, what new scent she's going to pour. I mean, she's very active, which I love. She always asks for feedback when she does a release, like what scents do you guys want to come back, etc. Beth is just amazing. I adore her. And so definitely join her Facebook group. And now let's get into the order. So first up, Beth includes her business card, which is so cute. I love the chicken. That's where her shop name came from. Lavender Speckles are names of her chickens, which is so cute. She also includes "Let's see your haul" with her social media, and then a thank you from Beth on the back, which is such a sweet touch. This is new to my order. I've never seen this before. This is Lavender Speckles Scents Wax Melting Instructions. And she has two different formulas now. She's got the bundt shaped formula, and then now she pours loaves. So she just gives you some tips on how to get the best performance, whether you're warming her shapes or her loaves. So I love that. She also includes an invoice, which I very much appreciate. And then she included a very special sample in my order. So she sent me this shot cup. It was so funny. Beth texted me and she was like, "Hey, your order got delivered today. Are you there? Did you open it? What did you think?" And I was like, I saw it got delivered today, but I'm actually in Carline to pick up Carter from school. I was like, and then we're going to run a couple errands afterwards and I won't be home for an hour. And she was like, "Okay, no worries. Just let me know when you open it." And I was just like, what is in there? And so, at this point, the curiosity and anticipation is killing me. So I'm just like, okay, Carter, we got to hurry through our errands and run home so I can open this package. I mean, as soon as I got in the door, he loves to open wax with me. So as soon as we got in the door, I was like, all right, Carter, let's open this package from Beth. So we did. And the scent shot was in here as a sample. And so there's no like name of the blend or anything. So I was just like, okay, what is this? So I opened it and smelled it. And I was just like, oh my gosh, this smells so familiar. And so I messaged her. I was like, this reminds me of Vanilla Waves. And she was like, oh my gosh, me too. Yes. So anyway, it's so exciting. I think she's going to offer this on the May 10th pre-order release. It's called Vanilla Surf. And the notes are creamy vanilla, toasted marshmallow, driftwood, and sea salt. It reminds me so much of Vanilla Waves, but hers is a little different. And I hate to say this, but like I almost prefer hers a little bit more. It's just a very nice, creamy, beautiful, like sophisticated vanilla. And so you can see I cut it and I warmed half of it. And she was just like, it's a fresh pour. You may not want to warm it yet. And I was just like, I have to warm it. And I actually have it going today. So I warmed it yesterday, like evening. I probably put it in at like 8 o'clock p.m. And I turned it off about 1 o'clock in the morning. And then I turned it back on again this morning at like 9:30 a.m. and it is now 9:30 p.m. and I can still smell it. Mind you, it's not as strong as it was. And honestly, I didn't even give it its best shot because it wasn't completely cured. It was a really fresh pour. And so I feel like with cure time, this is going to be such a beautiful, long-lasting scent. This is actually in her loaf formula, which I adore. It's a softer wax and it's like almost an immediate throw. So thrilled to have that. Sorry for the really long-winded sample talk, but I'm just so excited for this because I know so many of us had a Scentsy heartbreak with Vanilla Waves. And so this reminds me of it so much. We can get like a similar type of scent from Beth, and I am so here for it. So that's amazing. So thank you so much, Beth. I am so excited. And Beth also included, because she's a sweetheart, a blend that I requested in her Facebook group for her to pour. I'm a weirdo and I dream about wax because I'm a waxaholic. Like, what do you expect? And so I will wake up sometimes like in the middle of the night or the next day or whatever, and I have a note on my phone where I have like wax blends that I keep and want to request for customs or want to request from a specific vendor, whatever. And I wrote this down in the middle of the night and I was just like, yes, I need it from Beth because I love her Icy Vanilla Woods. And Alexis Schluter so kindly named it Winter Berries because I sent a text to her and I was like, Alexis, what do you think about this? And she was like, yes. And I was like, I'm going to ask Beth. And she was like, yes. And she was like, what about Winter Berries? And I was like, yes, perfect. So I requested it. Alexis named it and she sent me a bag of it because she's an angel. And this is blackberry, icy vanilla woods, and roasted pine cones. Like, yes. Yes, 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 yes. I think she's going to offer it May 10th, but y'all, this is so good. If you like these scent notes, if we're scent sisters, please pick this up because you're going to love it. And yes, it's called Winter Berries, but I would seriously warm this any time of year because I'm not a seasonal melter and because of the blackberry. So it's woodsy, sweet. Her blackberry is so pretty. This is gorgeous. Like, this is seriously amazing. Winter Berries. Be on the lookout and definitely pick it up if you like those types of scents. All right. And then I grabbed a raspberry jam sampler, which I'm thrilled about. I grabbed a loaf. I grabbed a large bag. And then I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 small bags to share with you guys. This was a like heavy Gilmore Girls pre-order. And I have a ton of the Gilmore Girls, but I picked up a few more anyway because, you know, it's me. So I think we'll do the loaf first, then the large bag, then the small bag, and then the raspberry jam sampler for like the grand finale. So let's start with the loaf. I'll give you 2 guesses what I got a loaf in. I'm going to pause for a minute. Leave it down in the comments what you think my loaf is. You might have been able to tell from the thumbnail. If you said coastal pine cones, you would be correct. I only got 1 loaf. I wanted to get a few, but I was like, Summer, like, you don't need any more wax. Let's just reel it in. Let's just calm down. So I only got 1 loaf, which I'm pretty proud of myself. Okay, 1 loaf. So coastal pine cones, y'all know this is like, I've been shouting it from the rooftops to anyone that will listen to me, how much I love this blend. It's very unique. It has roasted pine cones. Say less. So this is roasted pine cones with hints of lemon, marine air, and sea greens. Y'all, I remember when Beth let me smell this. We had met for dinner, and I smelled it, and I was just like, oh, yeah, this is good. And then, y'all know me, I just have to, like, re-smell and re-smell and re-smell. And then every time I would go back to coastal pine cones, and I remember in the middle of dinner, I'm just like, Beth, I love this blend. Like every time I smell it, I smell something different. And like I gave it some time to breathe. The lemon calmed completely down and it just left you with the most beautiful, fresh, aquatic, a little bit of citrus, roasted pine cones. It's gorgeous. It's just completely gorgeous. It's aquatic. It's like a green note in there. It's a little bit of that lemon, brightens it up. It's so unique, but it's gorgeous. Oh my goodness. Like I've said it a million times, how much I love coastal pine cones. I will just, you know, It's up there with Donut Shop Palo. It's up there with Palo Santa. It's up there with Speckles birthday cake, beach night marshmallows, like all the favorites. Strawberry musk, like coastal pine cones. It's everything. So of course I had to grab a loaf of that. I grabbed one large bag in a scent I've never tried before. So here's hoping that I like it. This is called Sweet on You, and I think this is a Sweet on Paris type. The notes are lemon meringue, sweet blackberries, and rich vanilla bakery. Again, I'm not the biggest lemon fan, but I do like it with blackberry and I do like it with lavender. And so I think I really like Sweet on Paris. I'm still kind of a newbie to Sweet on Paris, so I wanted to try it. This was one of her new like premium oils. And I think this was the first time she poured with it. So I was like, yeah, I'll just grab it in a big bag. So that way, if I love it, I'll have a large bag. That smells really good. It's kind of a creamy lemon with a base of that vanilla bakery. Then you get like a creamy lemon. And then you get that really juicy blackberry. Yeah, it smells pretty good. So it's a sweet blackberry that's brightened up with a little bit of that creamy lemon with a base of vanilla bakery. It's really, really pretty. And I've noticed that like with Beth's wax, the first time I smell it, I don't need to go off of just that. Like I like to let the wax breathe a little bit, like leave the bag open for a couple minutes, go back to it, really let it settle down. But you know, the fragrance is trapped in this bag. And when you open it, it's just like, phew. And then when you really just let it calm down a little bit and breathe, you can go back and smell, you know, the rest of the notes that you maybe didn't pick up, or it smells a little bit different. That's exactly what happened to me with Coastal Pine Cone. Because I feel like the first time I smelled it, I was just like, wow, this is like lemon, lemon. And then the second time I smelled it, I was like, oh my gosh, I really get the roasted pine cones. This is really pretty. And then the next time I smelled it, it was just like a really nice combination of like the fresh, aquatic, a little bit of lemon and roasted pine cones. And so it's just like, you know, give it a chance to breathe a little bit. And yeah, now I feel like I smell the blackberries the most, whereas when I first smelled this, I smelled the creamy sweet lemon. And now I smell the blackberry and vanilla bakery a lot more. It's crazy. But this is really pretty. So glad that she's got Sweet on Paris oil. That is Sweet on You. So I think all of these bags are new to me since. I'm pretty sure. So let's start with Berry Breakfast Tart. This is strawberry pound cake blended with sweet strawberries, blackberries, cotton candy, and pie crust. Sounds really nice. I love berry scents and I love berry bakery. I love Beth's strawberry pound cake. It's so pretty. So yeah, this is very berry. And then I like Beth's cotton candy too. This is giving it a little more sweetness. So you get the strawberries, the blackberries. I don't know that I'm detecting strawberry pound cake per se, but it's definitely a berry bakery. The cotton candy gives it a little more sweetness. And I am picking up a hint of the pie crust. But this smells very good. If you like berry bakery, you will love this. Sweet berry bakery, a hint of pie crust. I'm hoping that strawberry pound cake comes out more on warm too, because I love her strawberry pound cake. But that is Berry Breakfast Tart. Next up is Smoked Cashmere, Cocoa Butter Cashmere, Palo Santo, and Salty Sea Air. So I love Best Palo. It's the best out there in my opinion. It's my favorite Palo. It's just creamy and beautiful. I love Salty Sea Air. I don't know about Cocoa Butter Cashmere. So I'm definitely getting the Salty Sea Air, but again, I'm just going to let it breathe for a minute because when you open it, it's just like, whew. But I like Salty Sea Air. Yeah, it's definitely toning down a bit now, but So the cocoa butter cashmere, I think, is what's giving me this creamy vibe. It's not very sweet, but I guess it's a little sweet, but it's more creamy. It's really pretty. Rich and creamy. Almost like a body care. And then I get the salty sea air. I don't know that I'm getting a whole ton of Palo, but hopefully it'll come out more on warm. Again, I just got my order, so I'm assuming these are freshly poured. It's really nice. It's different for me because I don't have a lot of cocoa butter cashmere. I'm not familiar with that scent at all. So I'm really excited to try this one out. That is smoked cashmere. Next is toasted lavender, marshmallows, and Palo. Yes, please. Sweet lavender and toasted marshmallows blended with Palo Santo. Her labels are so cute. Okay, Best Sweet Lavender is very unique. To me, it doesn't scream lavender. It's just kind of a sweet, calming scent. Like if I really, really try, I feel like I can tell that it's lavender, but I don't know. If she didn't tell me there was lavender in this, I don't know that I would know it was lavender. But it is a sweet lavender, so it's very sweet. I love the toasted marshmallows in this blend. It's like a little bit roasty, toasty, creamy marshmallow, and then you get the creaminess and the woodiness of that Palo Santo. The warm date on my invoice, I forgot to mention that. She always puts it on the invoice, and mine is warm after May the 7th, so a couple more weeks. Okay, next up is Pink Sugar, Peonies, and Cashmere. This is pink peony petals, sandalwood, cashmere sugar, cotton candy, and a touch of pink sugar. Is this the one that was called Rory? Can't remember, but I've never tried it. I've heard so many people talk about how good it is, so I wanted to give it a go. Don't know how I feel about the peony petals, but I feel like I like all of the other notes. Oh, this is really pretty, though. I like peony and blush suede from Jo Malone, so maybe I like peonies. And I feel like it's floral, but it's not too floral. It's like a perfume. It's very feminine. I mean, the peonies are there, but it's not a headache-inducing, a powdery floral to me. It's really pretty. Let's see. Sandalwood, yes. What is cashmere sugar? I don't know, but it's nice. I'm really excited for this one. This will be great for like a bedroom, bathroom. That is pink sugar, peonies, and cashmere. Next is bread and butter. If there's any bread scents, bread and jam, bread and butter, like I am here for it. So this is fresh baked bread topped with lots of sweet honey, cinnamon butter. So I'm hoping it's like a honey buttered rolls type of scent because that is amazing. Oh my gosh, that is really nice. So I get the fresh baked bread. I get the honey cinnamon butter, but it's not a whole ton of cinnamon. To me, it's just more like a sweet, like a honey butter. Not getting a whole ton of cinnamon, and I'm not mad about it. So you get that warm, freshly baked bread with like that sweet honey butter on top. It's beautiful. Yeah, I don't really get a whole ton of cinnamon. Love that. I am going to really enjoy warming that. That's pretty strong on cold. Would be also really good with like strawberry jam, raspberry jam. I love those types of scents. Next up, we have smoked blackberries. Like, how have I never had this? Or if I have, why don't I remember it? I don't know, but I think this is new to me. This is sweet blackberries blended with fireside marshmallow and Palo Santo. So good. So, so good. Is fireside marshmallow different than marshmallow fireside? I don't know. But I smell the blackberries. I smell the Palo Santo. And I'm getting like a sweet roasty toasty. It's beautiful. It's like, it's sweet. It's also creamy and woodsy. It's like opposing scent notes, but they complement each other very well. I love this so much. This is gorgeous. Like, why did I not get a large bag of this? Yeah, I need more of it. It's gorgeous. Smoked blackberries. Blackberry and Palo is such a good combo. I mean, really anything with Palo. Next, we have Pretty and Sweet. Soft pink chiffon blended with cashmere musk and sweet strawberry pound cake. Was this one Rory? Maybe one was Rory and one was Lorelei. I don't remember, but I've never had this one either. And I've just recently found that I enjoy pink chiffon and blends, especially with bakery. I don't really know what cashmere musk is, but I smell like a musky, like a light musk. Perfumey. Let's see, soft pink chiffon. So this is very soft and subtle perfumey to me. Still very feminine. I want that strawberry pound cake to come out more, but right now I'm just smelling like a sweeter, like a berry with that musk, like the cashmere musk. So it's very like a sweet perfume. But I don't get, yeah, there's not much floral in this to my nose. This is really pretty, but I want that strawberry pound cake to come out. Really, really nice. Again, I'm not going to judge until it's cured and I warm it because, you know, so much can change, but that is pretty and sweet. Next up is Grandpa's Study. Worn leather, suede, rosewood, sweet pipe tobacco, amber, and woodsy oak moss. Okay, scared about the leather and the rosewood, but I think I like all the other notes. Oh, wow, I really get that sweet pipe tobacco, and I love that. I do get the rosewood. It's pretty strong because I feel like rosewood is a strong oil. But I feel like there's so much going on in here that it's not going to give me a headache. And I don't really get a whole ton of leather, which I'm not mad about. I love that sweet pipe tobacco, and I definitely get the amber and oak moss. Oh, that's beautiful. Really, really beautiful. I feel like the rosewood is just giving that tobacco a little bit more of a sweet vibe. A very unique scent and very, very pretty. The more I smell it, the more I love it. That is Grandpa's Study. And then the last small bag I have is Antique Shop. Old books, warm vanilla sugar, pink sugar, and a hint of fireside marshmallow. Kind of scared about this one too, but I just was so curious. It intrigued me and I had to get it. I love the warm vanilla sugar. It adds a sweetness as well as a warmth. Oh my gosh, that's really pretty. So I get the warm vanilla sugar. I get the pink sugar. It's just a hint of pink sugar though. It's not like overly perfumey. It's pretty unique. Old books. I can't really describe to you what it smells like, but I like it. I don't know what is in old books, but this scent is really pretty. It's very complex. It's very sophisticated. It's unique. It's really nice. I love that warm vanilla sugar. That's really, really good. That again is Antique Shop, and that is such a pretty scent. All right, guys. And then lastly, we will talk about the raspberry jam sampler. And I don't think I've ever had raspberry jam from Beth, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. Could be wrong. But look at this cute little tag here and this bag that it's in. So there are 10 sampler bags here and then one small sampler in just raspberry jam, which I always appreciate when she does that because sometimes when the scents are blended together, you can't really tell one from the other, especially if they're similar scents. So I'm glad she gives us like just the raspberry jam on its own so we can smell it. And hers is really pretty. So this is not floral leaning to me at all. It's sweet. It's a little tart, tangy. It's not like a body care floral, but it's not the super sweet raspberry jam either. This one's really good though. But to my nose, it's not floral in the least. I really like it. Raspberry jam. And then I'm just going to grab in no particular order. The first one is raspberry jam, dark berries, and icy vanilla woods, which sounds right up my alley. I don't know what the dark berries are, but I definitely smell the icy vanilla woods, and I'm not mad about it. Really, really nice. I like the icy vanilla woods. It's kind of woodsy. There's a little bit of lavender in there. I forget what all the notes are. And then you get the sweet raspberry jam. And I am getting another, like, whatever dark berries. Is that like blackberry? I don't know. Plum. But this is really good. I mean, anything with icy vanilla woods, I'm going to like it. So that one I really enjoy. All right, next is raspberry jam, vanilla, and caramel sea salt. Okay, it's very heavy to me on the caramel. It's very rich and creamy. Okay, now I'm smelling more of the raspberry jam. This one's pretty. It's just a creamy, it's like a creamy body care vanilla with raspberry jam. That's nice. Raspberry jam and vanilla and caramel sea salt. We have raspberry jam and vanilla buttercream cake. Sounds good. Oh, wow. I really love Beth's buttercream. I feel like she does it so well, and you can really smell it in blends. Sometimes buttercream can get lost if there's a lot going on in a blend. It's lighter, but I feel like Beth's is very prominent, and I love that. It's very authentic smelling. To me, this smells just like a white wedding cake with buttercream icing and maybe like raspberry jam filling. Beautiful. Oh, I love that vanilla buttercream cake. That is so pretty. Next, we have raspberry jam, raspberry custard, and French toast. Don't know that I've ever smelled a blend with raspberry custard. Oh, wow. It's really nice, though. I feel like I get the raspberry custard stronger than the raspberry jam. It's such a creamy, beautiful blend. I really like the raspberry custard. Sweet with a little hint of tart. Creamy. Oh my gosh, I love that. And then you get that like bready French toast, a little bit of maple syrup. Oh, I love this a lot. Like, yeah. I think it was Alexis when I was watching her video that mentioned that raspberry custard oil, and she said it was good. I would have to agree. It smells amazing. Raspberry jam, pretzel, and powdered donuts. So in this one, I feel like the raspberry jam is what I smell the most. Then you get the salted pretzel with the powdered sugar donuts. It's really nice. Yeah, to me, the pretzel is not overwhelmingly salty at all. It's actually really nice. All right, next is raspberry jam and pink marshmallow pie. Raspberry jam, just a hint of pink sugar, sweet marshmallows, and pie crust. Sounds really good. Oh, the raspberry jam and pink sugar play really nicely together. I like those together a lot, and marshmallows and pie crust. I don't know that I'm getting a ton of pie crust, but I definitely do get the marshmallows. And she's right, it's a hint of pink sugar. It's there. It just adds like a little something extra to the raspberry jam. It's very nice. Yeah, I really like that one. Raspberry jam and pink marshmallow pie. Next, we have raspberry jam and beachy coconut. Sounds fun. Raspberry jam, boom boom type, and pink coconuts. I love boom boom. Oh, I like this one a lot. This is definitely beachy coconut. Perfect name for it. It's a very creamy coconut, and then the Boom Boom warms it up even more, gives it more of a creaminess, and then you get that raspberry jam with it. It's really nice. I feel like I get the Boom Boom and pink coconuts the most. But I mean, the raspberry jam is there also, but this is really pretty. I think I'm going to really love that one. Next, we have raspberry jam, cream cheese, zucchini bread, raspberry jam, cream cheese frosting, and sweet savory zucchini bread. I do get the cream cheese frosting. And the zucchini bread is pretty strong as well. So yeah, it's raspberry jam, zucchini bread, and the cream cheese frosting is just a nice, like, smooth blender. Okay, next we have raspberry and lemon bar. Raspberry jam, fresh lemon, and white cake make for a sweet and tangy cake treat. Yep, raspberry and lemon. But I feel like the white cake with the lemon is a sweet, like, bakery lemon. It's not very tart and zesty. So to me, this is like a raspberry jam lemon pound cake. It's actually really nice. So this is raspberry and lemon bar. It's perfect for spring, summer. And then lastly, we have raspberry jam and beach marshmallow cookies. Yes, please. Raspberry jam, beach marshmallows, which is their version of beach nights, sugar cookie royale, and marshmallow clouds. Yummy. I really like Beth's beach marshmallow cookies. It's so good. And then you just add that bakery sweet with a little bit of tart to it. Yeah, it's really nice. It adds a fun spin to beach nights. Raspberry jam and beach marshmallow cookies. Really like that one. So that is the raspberry jam sampler, and that is everything that I got from the March pre-order. So you guys, please let me know if you participated in this pre-order. Did you pick up any of the samplers? Because I think she had a few of them. Did we get any of the same scents? Please let me know all the things down below. Let me know what some of your favorites were, if you picked up anything different. And please let me know if you're planning to participate in the Roadshow collab. I'm so excited to find out more details. Thank you guys so very much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, week, or weekend. If you have a moment, please like, comment, and subscribe if you're not already. And I'll see you all on my next video very soon. Bye.